अनंत संसार समुद्रतार नौकायिताभ्यां गुरुभक्तिदाभ्यां वैराग्यसाम्राज्यद पूजनाभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्यां नमो.
Yum to all Atma Jyotis, the divine light of the self. I am Sanvi. Welcome to Vande Gurupurnima, an offering of the Katha Jyoti for the Gurupurnima celebrations of the Light of the Self Foundation. Today let us all listen to the story of Sant Jnaneshwar. During the 13th century, Sant Jnaneshwar with his other three siblings were born to Vitthal Pant and Rukmini. But soon after birth, they were being scorned and harassed by other Brahmins. Do you know why? If no, I can explain a short story with the answer. Soon after marriage, Vitthal Pant wanted to go and lead a life of a sannyasi, but Rukmini did not allow him to do so. So that's why Vitthal Pant, one day without Rukmini's permission, he went to Kashi and became the disciple of sage Ramanand. But after few years of sannyasa, sage Ramanand found out that Vitthal Pant had a family in Alandi that he was neglecting for the sake of sannyasa. He advised Vitthal Pant to go back to Rukmini and that they would have four very wise children. So Vitthal Pant went back to Alandi to Rukmini and they had 4 children named Nivrittinath, Jnana Deva, Sopan and Muktabai. During those days, when a sannyasi came back from sannyasa to Grihasthashram, it was considered to be a very big sin. So, because Vitthal Pant had done that sin, all the other Brahmins became very scornful and troubled them so much. So when Nivrittinath was 10 years old, his parents wanted to do the secret thread ceremony for their sons. But when they went to ask the Brahmins to do it, the Brahmins just laughed and told them that they could not do it because Vitthal Pant had done a great sin. So they told Vitthal Pant that Vitthal Pant and Rukmini had to die in the river Ganga. Then only they could do the thread ceremony. But even after that sacrifice, the Brahmins did not do it. So the 4 children who were alone now went to the higher Brahmins and asked for the certificate of purity. But the highest Brahmins just laughed and told them that they could not give it. But Jnana Deva told them that all of them had Atma Jyotis. They were all Atma Jyotis and that only one Bhagavan was inside everyone. We are all the same, he told that to the higher Brahmins. And then saying so, he touched the head of a buffalo and the buffalo started to chant some Vedic mantras. That is a miracle, right? So the Brahmins were astonished and surrendered themselves to Jnana Deva seeing it. Jnana Deva was 8 years old. The 3 siblings became the disciples of Nivrittinath, the eldest one. Soon they went, I'm going to tell you another miracle. They all went to Nevasa village in Ahmednagar district. There they saw a lady weeping over her dead husband. Jnaneshwar went and asked her his name. She told that her husband's name was Sachidananda. Then Jnana Deva told that A man with such a profound name can never be lifeless. Saying so, he touched the head of Satchidananda and he came back to life. There is another miracle that I want to tell you. Once a Brahmin wanted to perform the Shraddha ceremony for his dead father. Normally what happens? During the Shraddha ceremony, the ancestors are present but not visible. But in this case, Jnana Deva requested all the ancestors to be present and made them visible also. And they all partook the feast and enjoyed it very much. Nivrittinath later instructed Jnana Deva to compose the Bhagavad Gita, write the Bhagavad Gita in Marathi language, so many others who did not know Sanskrit could understand it. So Jnana Deva wrote the Bhagavad Gita in Marathi language, which is known as Jnaneshwari. It is said that he wrote it when he was only 16 years old. Jnaneshwar also wrote the Amritanubhava, which is a beautiful book which tells us his experiences of yoga and philosophy. He also wrote Chamdeva Pasashti, Haripath and composed many abhangs. Jnaneshwar, after he completed his works, he went to pilgrimage with Namdev and many other great saints. He went to Pune and told Namdev that he wanted to attain Samadhi. Namdev's sons made the arrangements for the Samadhi and Jnana Deva attained Nirvikalpa Samadhi on 13th day of Kartika Masa. It is said that 2 years later, his siblings also left the material world. That's the end of Sant Jnaneshwar's story. I hope you all enjoyed it very much. Thank you. Hari Om. Dhanyavada.
पापान्धकारार्क परम्पराभ्यां तापत्रयाहीन्द्र खगेश्वराभ्यां जाड्याब्धिसंशोषणवाडवाभ्यां नमो नमः श्रीगुरुपादुकाभ्यां नमो नमः श्री